पग बन ली वधिया डे 2 ऑफ Davos Tech Summit। आ पग देखनी अद देख है कि नहीं कल लेट हो के अपने घरे बह के सैंडविच बनाई जाता सी मैंने कोई आइडिया नहीं सी कि इत्थे आसम मिलना। कल रात मैं किसी गल कर रहे थे उन्होंने उदा गल की कल ब्रेकफास्ट मिलते मैं क्या ब्रेकफास्ट से ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੀ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਵੇਸਟ ਕਰਦੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਆਈਡੀਆ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਵਾਂਗੇ। ਕਮਾਈ ਜੋ ਦੇ ਪਾਣੀ स्टेशन एक तो इत्थे ही लगे हुए थे अपने घर के बाहर आ तो देखना चाहिए। यह होटल की ही हैगी आ बट कल जब मैं गया सी तो मेरा ID कार्ड का टिकट दे के कहता कि तुहानूं उदां फ्री हैगी आ सारे जा सकते हो। बड़ा पैसे घूम चुके थे फालतू गार्डन से आवरी बिल्डिंग पहुँचे आप अपने कांग्रेस ते मेरा जो प्रोफैसर है जॉ वाला रिकार्डो वो खुद ही दिंदा पे उन्हें मैंने देख के वो भी सरप्राइज़ हो गया। मैं तो कल शामी मैं भी कल रात 12 बजे देखा कि सवेर का पहला लेक्चर वह अपना ही है। मैंने दसिया भी नहीं होया मैं आ रहा हूँ बट उन्हें कुछ नहीं कहना बट हाँ हैरान नहीं हो गया सीधा जिदा उन्हें मेरी शक्ल देखी।
Take into account when we develop these techniques to increase the chances that the impact is positive rather than negative. And robots have fascinated the community for going beyond a set of simple rules of things that we foresee and that we embed into the machine per se. And feel free
to ask which human is going by hardware devices where we put like secure OS or firmware, so we've signed the OS, we put secure
from CERN, and I really enjoyed just standing up then, so unfortunately you have to do the same. If you have heard of CERN, stand-up robots, some are commercial, many are built at CERN, which we truck around to the access point, thermal surveys, taking measurements of temperature, humidity, oxygen, etc.
Of human expertise into the next generation of autonomous exploration. And yeah, we have robots in extreme environments.
Another motion control वाला torque motor दी चीज़ें सारी collaboration. इमोशनल सपोर्ट भी है फैमिली मैंबर भी बुजुर्ग आ ज़्यादा चीज़ आ रही है असली जिन्होंने ना बंदे बना तो देंगे छोटे मोटे जी बट उसका करना की है आउटपुट नहीं होती है। हाँ डेटा दे देते हैं
months ago in a hotel in Lugano, but we also have the same demo here in our own city with this robot that has learned by itself to predict whether people that it sees might be interested in interacting with him. And if they look interested, then the robot approaches and adapts its behavior, and we believe that this type of spontaneous interactions are very interesting.
This saves energy, allows it to move for many kilometers at minimal energetic cost, while still allowing it to access inaccessible aquatic bodies in coral reefs, around floating ice, around infrastructure underwater, and environments where really the sensing is very important, but the access is very difficult. So you see here it's basically flying, it can land and reconfigures into sailing configuration, and then can reconfigure into flight and use displacement regime, then hydroplaning and ground-assisted takeoff to then take off again. So this robot doesn't exist, so we had to build it from scratch, from concept to manufacturing, to design, to controller, synthesis, implementation, the whole architecture, aerodynamics, fluid dynamics on the water. It's a new type of aerogel where we can build the drone robot components from, and like this enable the robots to fly in very hot environments. Environments that are inaccessible, environments that are very dangerous, and where fast decision making and data collection is of key importance for firefighting, but also for industrial inspection. And when we published that, we had a lot of industry coming to us asking, whether they can buy a robot like that. You know, it's a great idea, can do inspection, but also in hot environments. And so we listened very well and now created a spin-off that commercializes this technology. It's now growing well, and it's now its own entity and is commercializing this for hot environment inspection, infrastructure, firefighting, forest fires, and so on. So, thank you so much. And that is fully biodegradable. So this is a big push we have also through
thief with their drones. I don't know what you guys usually do when you steal a car, but this guy thought that stealing a license plate is probably a good idea. And I would tend to agree because this confuses the police department. However, that becomes a less useful idea when you take this license plate and you show it in the camera, and the police department is actually there looking at you. Thank you, guys. A little bit of window tinting, why not? Let's also make it impossible from who is outside to see who is inside. Unfortunately for these guys, they didn't know that they were chased, so the police department could actually follow all these steps as they were evolving, and they could plant like with the steps on the ground. So they managed to corner this car when in a side street. They could stop them and arrest them. To get there, we need these robots to be completely autonomous. What does it take to get there? I would give
other party or the belligerent. So basically, there is a lot of notion in the commercial sector that
it's possible to do this thing without a truck. Where we have it. And from our perspective, from Ukraine's perspective, this is drone autonomy has a defensible, well-known players that are acting actively in the domain space. I assume in robots as well. Moreover, I eagerly invite you to join our efforts together to build this direction. You have my contacts here. I will be all the
Despite the fact that technologically, these are solved problems. Because we need AI and what that means in the entertainment industry. And we'll talk about robotic care. So that's the result of this. We control these robots mostly with two joystick controller at the moment. But so they're extremely robust, right? So balancing the fall, you can run this policy, and you can provide a new artistic target pose, and the robot falls into this pose. And it's pretty amazing how in little time, right, how much you can achieve. This robot can completely turn and falls to the front. So we do this by sampling an entire space of like how the robots could be falling and in which pose they could fall, and then train a single policy that does that. So here are a few more fun poses. So the team members had a tremendous amount of fun specifying these target poses, as you can see. So it's so we can not only artistically control the target pose, but also you can ask for softness, and you can ask to not fall on certain components at the same time. So pretty, I think, amazing what you can do with this. So after PDX and after also doing some of this research, and Olaf is part of daily shows, so you get actually to see Olaf in the park. So here is Olaf at the lab. So interactions are quite fun, so you can take the nose off. So, and you don't see we introduced so-called impact reduction reports into reinforcement learning, where we try to just minimize the forces that act on the robot by the environment. So we ask for that in addition during reinforcement learning. And so this is a lesson that is actually, for Olaf and also Espen. So Espen is the mastermind behind Olaf's mechanical design. So.
Hi, I'm Olaf, and I like warm welcomes. Look at us out on the couch. I'm wearing my fancy coat.
Yeah, so Espen and I also, put on shirts today.
Nothing to see here, just an enchanted snowman walking among you.
So Olaf, you have taken a few steps here. What's your favorite moment, or what has it been in Davos so far?
Good question. No, I can't narrow it down. It's like asking me to choose my favorite snowflake.
Well, that's fair. There's another day tomorrow, huh? Family Day, so we'll have some time to choose our favorite moments. So, do you have actually...
Thing to make friends with every single person you meet the entire day. Are you taking notes?
Yes, we'll follow your advice. Love. So we should actually continue with the presentation now. Okay?
Maybe take the nose.
Goodbye, friends. I'll never forget most of you.
Okay, thanks so much for that.
There were also some on stage, and we are really, really glad that everybody came also joining us. So thank you again to our community. But behind every company and behind every
the inspection robot ਬੋਤਲ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਛੋਟੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਨੂੰ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਕਮਰੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਖਾਈਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਵੀਗਨ ਦੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਵੈਜੀਟੇਰੀਅਨ ਕਰਤਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਚ ਪਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ ਆਂਡਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਤਾਂ ਮਿੱਠਾ ਮਿੱਠਾ ਖਾਈ ਜਾਓ ਬਸ ਇਹੀ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਦੇਖਦੀ ਇੱਕ ਪਛਾਣ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਦ ਕੋਈ ਗਿਰ ਨਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੋਏ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ 2-3 ਵਾਰੀ ਪਲੇਟਾਂ ਖਾਂਦਾ ਗਰੀਬ ਬੰਦੇ ਦੀ ਪਛਾਣ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਵਧੀਆ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਪਿਆਰਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਜੈਸੇ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਟੂਰ ਲੀਡ ਕਰਨਾ ਉਹਦਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਮੈਪ 'ਤੇ ਵੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਬਟ ਮੈਂ ਚੀਨ ਕਰਾਂ ਦੇਖੋ ਆਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਆਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਇਹਦੇ 'ਤੇ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਇਹੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਕਾਂਗਰਸ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਹੈ CCM ਦਾ ਕਾਂਗਰਸ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਹੁਣ ਆਹ ਵਾਲੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਮੁਕਾ ਕੇ ਜਾਓ ਲੈਬ 42 ਵੀ ਮੁਕਾ ਕੇ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਆਹ ਵਾਲੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਹੈ ਆਹ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆ ਆਹ ਦੇਖਾਂਗੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਾਂਗੇ ਹੋਟਲ ਸਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਟ੍ਰੇਨ ਸਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਆਪਾਂ ਐਂਡ ਉੱਥੇ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਟ੍ਰੇਨ ਸਟੇਸ਼ਨ
Show the demo of this cobot. It's a collaborative robot. And what they developed is a 3 bionic applications. Yeah, you can explain maybe Jan.
This is the gecko gripper. Well, it's made to handle wafers. It's built after the gecko's feet. Well, it's pretty much the same.
Takes also a selfie if you will be deleted.
Our face is like
The next one is the chameleon gripper. It's pretty simple. It's a balloon filled with sand, and it will, well, it's designed after the chameleon tongue, and it will push down on the screw or any object and pull a vacuum, and the granules inside will kind of lock in their position and will grip the screw.
So you designed
Yes.
Oh wow.
Well, I designed that.
Oh really? Okay. So you really went into the animal world, looked
Yes.
animals, most interesting forms.
So they had a 20-week project time frame. They came every Monday. They came to the lab, polymechanic, automation technician, electronic technician, and then they actually developed that whole. Those three goes the other way around. This is a bionic. I mean, this is physics.
On airplane.
ਉਹਦੇ ਆਸ-ਪਾਸ ਕਰਵ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ
Stuff like that.
The fins, I think, are. That's the. I think also how they say it. Actually, some.
No, because I mean this is flexible, right? So
Yeah.
then you don't need to have this.
Yeah, I'm not a physicist. I cannot explain that
But
one.
that would be nice.
Yeah.
Because then.
So we don't sell robots. We don't
have to buy this robot. This is an open source robot. So they have already made all of the designs and you can download the software yourself. And if you have a 3D printer, it will take 1 week to build that stuff. So you go on their website, you download the stuff, and you can make it yourself at home. These are non-for-profit, not for profit stuff. Yeah, that is one application of the 3D printing once again.
So, but is it possible to scale it down to make it like this size or something, or is it does it the 3D printing?
Open source. ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਡਾਊਨਲੋਡ ਕਰੇ ਜੇ 3D ਪ੍ਰਿੰਟਰ ਦੀ ਐਕਸੈਸ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਯੂਨੀਵਰਸਿਟੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਚਲਾ ਲਓ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਮੈਂ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਥੀਸਿਸ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਵੀ ਕੁਝ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਤੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਕੋਈ ਸੈਂਸਰ ਸੂਸਰ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਬਣ ਸਕਦਾ
Also am besten will ich da irgendwie mein LLM mit reinstecken und gucken, wie das lernt. Also das
okay.
And he's out of the
Stupid stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like climbing on the ground and doing, it's not working right. This one.
Sometimes subjects really to get that failure back to your other trading network.
Service robot, Miras. Is this a company or from a university, like this project?
This is from the Eastern Switzerland University of Applied Sciences.
Okay.
To pronounce the name correct.
Is it the FH one? The FH,
yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm from the Zurich University of Applied Science.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for the research project. You are a PhD student or you are a professor?
No, I'm a researcher.
Research. How was previous day?
Actually, I'm here the first.
Okay, so
can create your shopping list in our accessible virus app and then transfer it to the system. Now the system knows where each product is located in the store, and since it's motorized, the blind person can hold on to the cart and press the thumb throttle and regulate the velocity. So it's a shopping cart for blind visually impaired people. Sorry.
do you need to tell the brand as well, or you just tell the general product?
No, we're the OST, the Eastern Switzerland University for Applied Sciences, so it's a research program.
Okay,
it's not a product.
Okay, yeah,
just
makes
a
sense.
product.
Okay,
Yet. Okay. Then in front of the shelf, the cart stops and activates product recognition. And the side cameras scan the shelf and identify the location of the product. Then the system tells you can now move your hand right, and it tracks the user's hand and gives acoustic guidance through the speaker, like up, down, right, and then if you grab the correct
So here is the
and we track this one. And maybe 5 centimeters forward, then wait for next acoustic guidance, and so on. The coordinate system is forward, backward, left, right, up, down.
Okay. Left, right is always an issue.
Yeah, I don't tell you that. Do you want to be blind?
No, but yeah.
Yes. Okay, to start, you have then to press one of these buttons and then
one of these.
Yeah,
Why
it
are
doesn't
there
matter.
two? Okay.
Doesn't matter which one. And then we have to go a little bit away, otherwise the cart will stop.
Welcome to Vibrance. I will assist you with your shopping. Press and hold the thumb throttle to start driving.
The cart moves very, very slow because the blind person needs to feel safe and the cart needs to be reliable. So it's, very slow. Also around the curves, they're very slow.
So are you guys controlling all of the 4 wheels or only
Yes.
back one? All 4?
The back, yeah, the two.
The back ones and the direction one itself?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long has this project been running? Do you know?
First was my master's thesis.
Okay. So it's all you?
Yes.
You built this?
Yeah,
Nice.
50-50. And since 2 years we are researching.
Okay.
Now the camera.
Your desired product is on the right hand side. Please move your hand slowly to the right. Down. Down. Right. Forward. Right. Backward. Right. Right. Down. You have found your desired product. You may now place it in your shopping cart. Press and hold the thumb throttle to start driving.
as you recognize that you are coming to
Yeah, not just 100%. We need to add some cameras inside. Yeah, we want to use it.
This is your third, fourth, fifth prototype? Like how many times have you done this?
The first shopping cart was standard shopping cart like here in the store with a hoverboard.
Oh, okay.
And that's the second iteration.
Okay, so the board went below or?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But you can't walk anymore because the board was
We have reached the
rain.
desired shelf. The product location is being determined.
This side, that
Your
side?
desired product is on the right-hand side.
For simplification. No, it's for simplification for the demo.
No, that I understood. I was asking which side it is.
To make it easy for every user.
Down.
So once you came here, you had to like
Map everything.
Map everything.
Yeah. For the demo, I just took these two products because it's way too much.
Okay.
You're out of frame, sorry. When the camera is silent.
Forward.
Sometimes
Forward.
it's easier if blind people
Down.
goes first
Forward.
to the right, then the blind person has a feeling where
I'm just trying to cover like the feedback that I got from other
sometimes
tools.
easier go first right with the hand and then feel the product
Yeah.
and then go
Forward.
This is like actually working. Other stuff they are controlling from their
Forward.
hands.
Forward. Down. Forward.